Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. All right, 2024 year in review, top five. This will be my top five most expensive cards, biggest cards, whatever word you want to use, that I picked up in 2024. So let's just get started here. Number five, we have the 2023 Topps Heritage Bryce Harper Superfractor. So bought this one already graded. This will be the only card out of this group that I bought already graded by PSA. The other four I bought raw and submitted myself. But yeah, great card here for Harper. Big 2023 Heritage fan, big Heritage fan in general, big Superfractor fan, all those types of things. Obviously, Bryce Harper, one of the biggest names in the sport, two-time MVP. Nice, beautiful Bryce Harper Superfractor there. Okay, number four. I don't think I've shown this one on the channel yet. This card was only $16 more than the Bryce Harper, but this is the 2024 Aaron Judge Heritage Gold. So the Heritage Gold just from this past year. Copy number 1 of 5 there, and we got the PSA 10, so that was extra cool. Buying a card like that raw and getting a 10 was awesome. I even got upcharged on it, so that's always fun. People always complain about upcharges, but I whenever I get called about an upcharge, I'm more than happy to pay it. So that was pretty sweet. MVP season, obviously, for Judge. Monster, just ton of just massive WAR, you know, like however many homers, just insane. So one of his best seasons for sure. One of his best cards from that season. Really, just really special stuff. Yeah, so I missed out on the Heritage Gold for Ohtani earlier in the year. I just didn't want to pay like in whatever I should have. But so when I saw this one come up at a price that I felt was somewhat reasonable, I was just like, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just doing it. I remember I was like the first person to watch the card when it came up on eBay, and then like I thought about it for maybe like a day, and by then there was like 15 other people watching it, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna buy it. Yeah, I'm glad I did. So there's the back, Aaron Judge. So obviously fits my collection in a lot of different ways, but yeah, that's number 4 on the list. PSA 10, 2024 Topps Heritage, Aaron Judge Gold Refractor, number 4. Okay. Next up, number 3. So this card is about $300 more than those two. And this was, I think at the time I bought it, this was the most expensive card I ever bought. Maybe. But this is the 2023 Topps Chrome Dark Ray Superfractor. So, yeah, I bought this pretty early in the year. I want to say this was like early February maybe. So I'd have to look, but yeah. I mean, you know, I talked about this in my countdown or whatnot, but just very cool. The first year of Topps Chrome for Star Wars, you know, best possible card, favorite character, lightsabers, Superfractor. I mean, just all that sort of stuff. It's just really special part of my collection. Pairing it with the Ray Superfractor from the same set, it's just a landmark feat. So really cool. Yeah, that's number 3 on the biggest cards of 2024. Okay, I guess I could just leave these all up here. Got enough room on the camera. So we got number 5 Bryce, number 4 Judge, number 3 the Dark Ray Super. Okay. So, okay, next up, number 2. So these are about the same price, basically exactly the same. This one was $300 more than those two. Number 2 is about $300 more, about $250 more than that Dark Ray, and that's the Mookie Betts 2023 Topps Heritage Superfractor. So, you know, favorite baseball player, or one of, you know, Ohtani, Lindor, say that all the time. Beautiful card. The number 50 just the batting stance, the swing, perfectly, just so cool. Won this at auction, raw, graded it, got an 8, very happy with an 8. Just realizing the 8, I got the 8 on the Harper and the Betts, so that's pretty cool. But getting 8s on Superfractors is totally fine. Yeah, if it's like a 6 or a 7, it gets kind of, you might be a little bit bummed out, but it's still really cool. But 8's totally, like if they told me, okay, you're gonna get an 8 before I send, I mean, you could see the cards off center, and but like, so you know it's not gonna be a 10 or whatever, but yeah, 8, totally fine. Just an amazing card. This was number 2 on the top 100 this year. Oh Jesus, this is not the video where I want to drop the phone on the cards. 1 of 1 there on the back for Mookie. So 3rd World Series this year. Yeah, and what can you say? It's a great baseball player. So let's leave the baseball up there. So we got those. That's a good group. Those 3. I can't believe I bought all those cards this year. That's insane. I had to sell a ton of stuff to pay for all these cards, like hundreds of cards. I mean, it's been a busy year. But all right, number 1. So this is I won't even talk about how much, but this is substantially more expensive than the other ones. I'll just say that. The Ray PSA 9 Superfractor 2023 Chrome. Obviously, you know, probably one of the best cards I could ever own. Likely one of the best cards I will ever own, just because, I mean, I'm sure I'll buy more Superfractors and, you know, baseball players and that type of thing. But, you know, first year Star Wars Topps Chrome, main character of this generation. You know, graded it myself. Got the other one, the Dark Ray, as a pairing. So that's just kind of wild. Yeah, really a big accomplishment to do. And I think, honestly, I think I got that one first, and then I think that one came like maybe a month or 2 later. So it's very close proximity, which is bizarre. And the way I bought them was the same too. Like they both started super high bins. Then the seller like cut the price in half. Then I sent an offer, and then the seller countered me, and I just accepted the counter. I think is pretty much what it was, like both times. So just textbook classic, just, you know, price it high, nobody offers, knock it down. I think, yeah, then I offered and they countered, and that was it. So just, yeah, pretty wild. The Judge was a bin too. That was more of like a smash bin. These were like I think I probably waited like a couple weeks on each of those just for the price to come down. That was, I think I waited a day, and then the Betts and the Harper were both auctions. Actually, this one started as a bin, and I think they ended it and relisted it as an auction. But they started it really high, like a high starting bid. This one was they just started at 99 cents or whatever. But so big year. Those are the 5 biggest cards I picked up in 2024. I'll be shocked if I have something like this to present for 2025. Like I think this was probably a unique year as it relates to picking up big cards. I definitely feel I'm much more in the affordable zone right now as it relates to collecting. I'm working on some kind of very low cost projects. And yeah, so not looking to do this again, but I'm glad I was able to make all this happen this year. And again, I'm sure I'll pick up some big cards in 2025, but if I'm doing a video like this a year from now with cards like this, I'll be pretty surprised. But who knows? Strange things have happened. So, all right, we'll be back. I got more topics to cover as we do this year in review series. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you again soon. Later.